Tell us about your call, or I should say your calling.
Yeah.
Meaning that I like the term that one person said that we should never say that we're called, but we are calling, meaning that we are always in process.
I love that. Yeah. My granddad was a Baptist preacher in South Texas, and he taught me when I was very little that Christianity is a simple religion, not an easy religion, but a simple religion, because Jesus gave us these two commandments. Jesus was a good teacher and always, always try to simplify things for all of us. The two commandments are love God and love neighbor. And that love for neighbor is what motivated me to go into public service. First, as a public school teacher. I didn't go into politics right away. I taught on the west side of San Antonio, which is a beautiful, historic Mexican-American neighborhood. It's also one of the poorest zip codes in the entire state of Texas. And my faith is what motivated me to do that, to love my neighbors in that neighborhood. And what I saw on the west side was I saw the results of politicians who systematically underfund things like public education. I had 45 kids in one classroom when I was a public school teacher. 45 middle schoolers. So you can imagine.
That's rough.
Right.
Yeah.
It was right after lunch. So like craziness. There weren't enough desks for all of them. I had students sitting on the air conditioning unit. I mean, this is the wealthiest country in human history in the 21st century, and there were children sitting on the air conditioning unit. And so that got me mad. And when a seat opened up in the State House in my hometown, I threw my hat in the ring. I was 28 years old. I had no network. I didn't have any kind of political credentials. I was a former teacher, and I ran on fixing our school finance system and fighting for our kids. And so the work I do at the legislature is just an extension of that ministry. I am trying to make my neighbors' lives easier through public policy.
Yes.
Right? Fund schools, reduce prescription drug costs, make childcare more affordable for young parents, reform our justice system. That is how I am showing love for my neighbors through that public policy work. But obviously, loving thy neighbor in the Texas legislature is not the easiest thing to do. And so when things get difficult, I fall back on that first commandment